let's take this time to talk about the challenge, the infamous challenge that tends to come up when you are on your first 30-day streak of SR. So, having, done multiple 60-day streaks, 30-day streaks, 45s, this is our third 90-day streak, and we're going to be hitting a PR soon. I've realized that around the 27, 30-day mark, 25 to 30-day mark, and it could be namely the 27-day mark. It tends to be in the tail 20s. There's this challenge that tends to come up, right? Like in a game, right? Think any RPG. I don't know. It's like you're doing your normal stuff, your day-to-day, activities, missions, etc. And it's like this side mission comes up, but it's a critical mission, right? And this just tends to happen on the streak. It could be anything from, something with your car. It could be something with, I don't know, like a leak in your house. And I don't want to manifest bad things for you. Maybe it's different for you, but for anybody who's done this, you're going to notice there's this tendency for the universe to try you, right? And I'm going to get into something really crazy about this challenge too, but just to get back into it, it could be something with your whip, it could be a leak or something in your crib. It could be, I don't know, something goes missing, like your wallet or something at a important time or some shit, right? I got people fucking watching me and shit. I might move. No bullshit. All right. This thing will happen and you'll be like, WTF, I'm retaining. Everything should be going smoothly. Now hear me out. The thing with this mission, right? What the fuck? I got NPCs and shit trying to fuck with me as I do this video. Crazy. I was fine, chilling. Now all of a sudden there's fucking bugs. I could go in the crib for this bit, man, but I'm gonna stay out here. This video's not gonna be too long. But you'll notice that the thing with this mission is the universe puts it out there for you as a test. You can solve it. I can't state this enough. You can solve it. It's a doable mission, right? It's almost like it's gonna put you in flow state. It's gonna be something you can do, but it's a test. You know what I mean? I did bring up this point in past videos, and it's like, can you have a different experience from other people? Funny how there's a bunch of planes, tiny ass. That trail plane. Fuck that. Forget that. Jesus. Everyone has a different seed, is what I'm getting at, pretty much. Like, there's just this idea in my head that people have a different seed. So it's like your experience can be different, but just like in a video game, there are orchestrated missions, preset missions that are built into every seed. And when you release, you refresh that seed. And you have the potential for something new to come about. New, different developments, new, different missions, different side quests, different people you're going to meet. But whatever seed you're using and holding on to, you're retaining that. Holy fuck. There was nothing messing with me until now. You start getting, my vibe is high as shit. It's high as shit right now. You're gonna notice that there are new developments when you release, and this is not a thing to go release. If you release, you're lazy, you want to make excuses. I cannot justify your excuses. I can't help you out. I cannot give you excuses to release. I can't instill the fire inside of you and justify why you want to make excuses. Oh, my energy's too much, or I'm holding on to negative energy. No. That's nonsense. That's a whole host of nonsense. You need to just keep following the path. I think everyone has a different seed, which is why people have different experiences. Some people, they claim to start off on their earlier streak. It's the consensus is you start off with physical benefits on your streak up to 90 days. It's physical. What are the physical benefits? Maybe they're talking about the glow or energy or attraction. I think what they mean to say is more so 3D, three-dimensional benefits, third-dimensional benefits. And then they say once you get up to 90 and past 100, now we're looking at spiritual benefits, right? The thing with me is I've always been privy to the spiritual world. And so my benefits, they already feel spiritual from the jump. So it's like I view attraction, I guess that'd be a 3 benefit if you're looking at it, like that. But I view attraction even as like a spiritual thing. So not so much attraction, but more so the magnetism, as in you're pulling in people, like past people. And I'm talking like you walk into a Mickey D's, you weren't even gonna walk in, you're like, I'm gonna do the drive-through. And then something just comes over you and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go inside for some reason. You end up seeing somebody by chance that you haven't seen in a while, and it's like the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the craziest shit. And of course, it's going to be the perfect encounter. What the hell was he doing? Dude, that's super gay, man. Of course, it's going to be the perfect encounter to where it's like you just look good, essentially. They catch you on a good day. But it's like by chance. I view that as a spiritual thing. Just pulling in past people. It's like, what the fuck? And you're going to get a lot of that, man. Magnetism, increased magnetism. I don't see how it couldn't always keep increasing throughout your streak. People say like stuff slows down. I think flat lines are really just, I think it's just you need to move the energy and get moving. If you really sit on your nuts, then it's gonna feel like a flat line regardless. So I don't know. I found that sometimes you really just got to keep moving. And as far as having motion, going on about your day, going outside and shit, while having motion, you can't expect for crazy developments to keep happening. Like what more can you ask for? You just want more women attraction. You know what I mean? You just want more women attraction, more, I don't know, more strength or something. Typically when we talk about flat lines, it's just like maybe feeling lethargic at times, feeling like you're not retaining it all or something like that, which is crazy, but it can feel like that. I'm not gonna lie. There's been some instances where I'm like, bro, I don't even feel like I'm doing anything, bro. It just feels normal. I guess it's like saying you want to feel like you're on a high all the time. But this video is mainly to talk about the challenge that comes up. And I don't know, this is new territory for me getting over 90, but it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what else this seed entails, what else, the future holds. But it's crazy, it's interesting. Let me know if you guys encountered this, the 30-day banger, that 30-day challenge that comes up. After right around, I've noticed patterns in that. Like, 45 to 50 tends to be a little bit of a flat line. 60 is a bit of a flat line. Then once you get up to like 63, some will be busting. And then it might flat line up until like 80, 89, and it starts picking up again, and then like 100. Once you hit 100, whoa, like it's like, okay. Sometimes it'd be like a switch flips, you know what I mean? And it's only then that women are feeling you. You're on your grind. You're really putting in that work, and then it's like one day for some reason, like you just feel the attraction. It's crazy. It's just insane. So take care of other areas of your life along with SR, and watch the power blossom. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Take care of other stuff. Make sure you feel good in general. I've stated this, like, before, like with the za, it can be pretty difficult. It can be difficult, man. It can be difficult to really ground. So I'm not gonna sit up here and convince you. I don't have time. I don't need. It should make plenty of sense why we don't do that, and how much of a bottleneck it can be. You might not see it that way, but you're honestly not sleeping well if you're doing that. And SR and sleep go hand in hand. It's the perfect, two things to go together. You sleep well, your SR is on point. You might even get away with eating bad, but take care of yourself. I'm not gonna tell you to follow. I don't give a damn. You guys do. Yeah.